Okay, thanks a lot, Mike, for the introduction. Greetings from Shanghai, but I'm not jet lagged because I'm so excited to be here to introduce our great collaboration between Eclipse Foundation and OpenHarmony. Okay, so yeah, as I just mentioned, open source is about the people, and open source is about the person, and the open source unites us together. So I think we Eclipse Foundation just signed like a collaboration agreement with OpenHarmony Foundation last year at last year's Eclipse conference. Actually, so this collaboration between OpenHarmony Foundation and the Eclipse Foundation enabled the development of Oniro. I guess a lot of you heard about the name of Oniro, which is an open source project that can build from the strong foundation of versatile OpenHarmony operating system. So I think this shared aim will create a modular and globally responsible operating system platform and ecosystem. I think this is going to benefit a lot of people. Okay, so in this talk, I'm going to share with you my insights in the trends of smart device operating systems in the era of collective intelligent world. And also going to introduce a little bit about the OpenHarmony as well as collaboration with Oniro. And also, I'm going to share with you about the ecosystem and the progress made by OpenHarmony and Oniro. I think the importance of smart mobile operating systems cannot be overstated, right? So I guess not of you are using smartphones, right? So you definitely needed a smart mobile operating system. So if we compare like just smart device as a human's body, and the mobile operating system is just like the central nervous system, right? So without a central nervous system, the body means nothing. Okay, so I think this operating system brings a lot of momentum to the semiconductor supply chains, and also enables users develops like to building the ecosystem. So, and it's in effect the key to improve the performance and the building competitiveness of all the kind of products and enable the ecosystem. So, and so it's also going to be three driving forces of evolution of smart operating systems, right? So include the hardware evolution, the application model development, and as well as the operating system technology evolution. So if we look back just like 6 to 8 years history of operating system, and the operating system witnessed the success and the emergence and development of information industry. From, for example, if we date back to the first operating system in 1956, and it's basically a very simple input and output management system. And over years, it has evolved to mobile internet, and I think operating system now is heading solidly towards a collected intelligence world. And we anticipate that a lot of competitive advantage opportunities for a collected intelligent world. And this new era definitely calls for a new operating system. As the OpenHarmony is developed to empower different industries. So previously we mentioned that the three driving forces of evolution of smart mobile operating system includes the hardware evolution, and the application model development, and the operating system technologies. So let's have a look at the how the smart operating system will evolve. First, I think the semiconductor industry has entered the post-Moore era, right? So the performance improvement from the silicon side has a diminishing return. And so we definitely needed more support from the innovations from the software, from the architecture, and from the algorithm, which actually exports more space for improving performance of the whole system. So a more well-designed architecture that can enable a better collaboration between software, chip, and hardware could become a key for improving the performance. So the second trend is the explosive growth of smart devices in the collected intelligent world, right? So just like I'm sitting here giving the talk, so I use multiple devices, right? I have several devices in my pocket and wearing a watch, and there's a screen there. So with all these kind of devices become more intelligent, it's also create a problem called the paradox of classes, right? So we have like, I think it's a metaphor put forward by Ken Sakamuruma, a professor from Tokyo University, to describe the contradiction between the individuality and the general IoT, right? So it's down to the collected intelligence. So we actually need an operating system that can embrace both the generality and the individuality. So how can we do this? So we propose on our operating system architecture called the Yuan OS. It's a kind of like an operating system architecture is like a Lego, right? So I guess a lot of you or you kids play Lego, right? So you could use a Lego to build different shapes of toys. So we use a similar concept to building on open source foundation that can be assembled to different forms of operating systems that can fit exactly to different devices. So we call this principle called it's one operating system kit for all, right? It means that we have the same open source code base, but with different tailoring technologies, and we just put the different kits, different components together so that we can build different shapes of operating systems fitting different devices. So the third trend is a relationship between user and the devices. And it's actually will no longer be just one-to-one basis, right? I think for the past 15 years, when we use devices, it's just like one-to-one base. So at all time, I will just use one device. And at all time, one device can only used by one people. I mean, especially for smart terminal devices. But now I think the mapping between devices and the people are going to be a multi versus multi basis, right? So just as I use the example I'm talking here, so we have a lot of people, we have all of you here, and I'm using multiple devices, and we also rely on these devices to share the screen and share the device, share the voices, and also control the progress of the talk. So all these kind of devices want intelligent experience. I think we will have a lot of scenarios, right? So including the talking scenarios, the the traveling scenarios, or maybe some entertainment scenarios. All require multiple devices working together to building on seamless experience. So let's move to the fourth trend. And AI, of course, is a very popular word. It's transferring mobile applications from action-oriented to intent-oriented. So I think a lot of devices are actually provide AI assistant, right? So you just talk into the phone, and the phone will perform the actions according to your intent. So this transformation inevitably requires capability changes at each layer of the operating system. Okay, so let's move to the technology part. So I think there are three pillars of OpenHarmony to supporting a collective intelligent world. And so the first one is the OpenHarmony as an open source base provides the basic functionalities of both Huawei's Harmony OS. Actually, just 1 hour ago, Huawei just announced a brand new operating system called Harmony OS Lex, based on OpenHarmony, or maybe called powered by OpenHarmony. And it's actually has already been used by smartphones, tablets, and a lot of devices. So Harmony OS is built on top of OpenHarmony to support the business success of Huawei devices as well as other company devices. And the OpenHarmony open source communities also empowers a wide range of devices. Actually, we already witnessed that a lot of devices, including even you pay your electricity bill, you could interacting with devices powered by OpenHarmony in China. Okay, so the vision of OpenHarmony is that we wanted to build an open source operating system foundation and ecosystem for a collective intelligence in the world. So we wanted to build a system that unifies ecosystems and make it open source for win-win. And we also, of course, we have a lot of technology characteristics to enable us to do this. So I won't go very deep on this, but if you have interest, we have a forum, I think tomorrow afternoon. If you have interest, you are very welcome to join us. So OpenHarmony implements the Yuan OS architecture so that it can be flexibly adapted to a lot of scenarios. And so it's building a layered foundation for collecting intelligence in the world. Okay, so we also build a number of tech lists, and a lot of tech lists are building together among the community all over the world. One project is called vSync. It's a formal verified and highly reliable high-performance and concurrency library, and it's already being integrated as a part of Oniro operating system as well. And also, we have building new open source open file systems as well, which is not only used by OpenHarmony, but also used by a lot of other projects, including Android as well as Linux as well. And also, we also designed to building an open trusty architecture completely from open source, so that everyone can use it to building your all trusted foundation. Okay. So OpenHarmony, we also provide the all-in-one capabilities which allow a user to enjoy services provided by multiple devices, just like one single device. Okay, of course, we weren't missing the AI era, and we provide a lot of capabilities so that including the AI native foundations, smart assistant, and enabling the systems to build applications and system entries with AI functionalities. Okay, so the last part is about the ecosystem. I'm going to briefly report the progress of OpenHarmony ecosystem. So currently, the OpenHarmony open source project has more than 17 partners, and we have community contributors, which actually is the people contribute code to OpenHarmony, more than 80,000 people, and we allow it with 110 million lines of code. And apart from the community, OpenHarmony's applications in commercial products, like I just mentioned so far, has already been adopted by more than over probably 708 commercial software and hardware products, and covering a wide range of sectors, including the energy and the aerospace industry, finance, and transportations. And also, we established a very solid collaboration between Eclipse Foundation and the OpenHarmony Foundation. And the Eclipse Oniro architecture is built upon the solid foundation of OpenHarmony, and enhancing also enable its capabilities through a various of aspects. So, for example, the reactive native extends the usability of existing application ecosystem of OpenHarmony. So this actually can increase enabling seamless integration across multiple platforms, and also the incorporation of the Rust language, which is believed to be more safe than C program language, but still be very high performance. And it's particularly useful for server web engines. And this actually bolsters the all systems safety and security. Also, the Eclipse Zero enhances its development workflows, and the libvsync improves the performance and the reliability of the applications that require precise coordinations among multiple processes. Okay, so this is almost the final slides, and I believe that Oniro aims to establish a fully open source smartphone and built in Europe and tailored for developers, innovators, and privacy conscious users. And we already see that a lot of ongoing efforts that make it more reliable, more safe, and more privacy conscious. So this including like Eclipse Cantor plays a vital role in power edge devices in the Oniro ecosystem. Also, Oniro supports a comprehensive and automated intelligent intellectual property compliance workflows. And also its application store promotes open source mobile applications, create a transparent and collaborative environments for application developers and users. Okay, finally, I think the Eclipse Seal will equip Oniro developers with a modern software development environment. Okay, so I hope I convinced you that we are entering into the collective intelligent world and really need a new open source, open system foundation. And we hope OpenHarmony and Oniro will be one of the answers. Okay, thank you very much. And for more details, please visit our team at booth 13. And please also attend the Think Global Code Local Border Physical session tomorrow at room 5. Okay, thank you very much.